What up, guys? Yeah, we've got another makeshift beer review thing coming at you in my little cubby of a corner that actually still has a seat in the apartment. Only a few more weeks before I have a new real setup. But I saw this and I was just like, I'll just get into it. I saw this Pabst Blue Ribbon hard coffee. I don't know why this exists. Like, it doesn't make sense why this exists. I have never once opened a PBR and been like, you know what this would go well with? Coffee. Never, ever, ever in the history of ever has that been a thing. But it exists now, so I thought, you know what, whatever. Let's just see how this goes. And now normally I would just crack it open and then sip out of the top, but just to see what it looks like, we're going to pour it. It's got some nice chilled steam. Let's see. That is not the color. It looks like chocolate milk. I'm glad I poured it into a cup because it just looks like chocolate milk. But I'll read the little blurb they say on the bottom of the can. It says, this is the original Pabst Blue Ribbon hard iced coffee. Sorry, it's in like cursive. With a dash of milk. This Java brew balances a rich, creamy blend with a whipped vanilla flavor. PBR. So, I don't know what's going on. Let's get into this thing. Get into the smell. Yeah, it still smells like... It smells like chocolate coffee milk. Like, it's almost like more milk than coffee, but there's a very strange funk to it. Not even funk. It's like, you know when you have like one of those weird or one of those super like sweet flavored like Steel Reserve Alloy series. There's almost like this strange alcohol aroma to it. That's what this has. It's or no, it has like one of those chocolate liqueur aromas to it. Sorry, the dogs are just... Only when I record do the dogs act like idiots. Hey, stop! Don't do that. The dog's allergic to literally everything. She's allergic to dogs. The dog's allergic to dogs. And so I gotta keep her from licking. Anyways, sorry. It has that chocolate liqueur aroma. It's okay, but there is just a hint of some kind of weird thing going on. But it doesn't smell like coffee at all. It just smells like chocolate. It smells like chocolate milk with a dash of like liquor in it. So I am not going to recommend it on aroma because it doesn't smell like coffee, and there's just something that's... Ugh. If this was just chocolate, like here's a hard milk chocolate thing from Pabst, okay. But for this, for coffee, nah, I'm saying no good. But anyways, let's get into the taste. Of course, to be fair, I don't drink chilled coffee. I don't drink mixed coffee with a bunch of sugar and milk and shit in it. I drink the coffee straight. You drink it black. I might add a little cinnamon or something into it, depending on like how acidic it is. But I never add milk or anything to it. So maybe you'll have this and you'll be like, no, this dude's an idiot. It really does taste like coffee with a lot of milk into it. But this, it's very chocolate milky. And okay, there is some coffeeness to it. There's definitely some coffee to it. It's too sweet. It's very sweet. It's like they took like that fake vanilla extract and just put too much into it and then added sugar on top of it. It's very, very sweet. So if you're somebody that likes sweet coffee and then just loads it up with whipped cream and sugar and all that stuff, you might like this. This is not for me at all, though. It is just too sweet. I'm going to get like this far into it and be like, too much sugar. Like, this is more sugar than I've had in a month. So, but yeah, I'm saying it's more chocolate than anything else. But I'm not going to recommend it on taste. It's just, you might like it if that's your kind of coffee. But for me, it's not at all. Next category is value for price. And honestly, this was like $2. Like, this was like $2.50. Way too much for a PBR. It's 11 fluid ounces. You shouldn't be paying $2 for any kind of Pabst, whether it's hard coffee, whether it's anything else. It's asking too much for it. You can get a legit hard pressed coffee for close to the same price. So I'm not going to recommend it for value for price. $2.50 is too much for this. Next category is distinction. How distinct is it? And I guess I haven't had too many hard chocolate milks. That's what I'm calling this. It's hard chocolate milk. It's not hard coffee. It's like, if you had an alcoholic 8-year-old that was really into chocolate milk, there you go. You got it. So for all you alcoholic 8-year-olds watching this, you probably shouldn't be. But this is your drink for you. Anybody else, I mean, okay, it's distinct in that I've never had anything else that's really like this. It's getting to the point where I'm surprised it's not curdling, because just the dairy and the liquor. So I guess I'll give it a half, because technically it is different from everything else I've had, but it's not necessarily that great. So I'll give it a half, but I'm leaving it at that. Next category is drinkability. It's just too sweet for me. It is too much sugar. There's too much fake vanilla. It's just too much of everything. Again, if you are a sweet coffee drinker, if you like your sweet beverages, you might get into this. For me, no, can't do it. So I'm going to thumbs down on the drinkability. And last category is would I buy it again? And no, I have no desire to do this again. If I want alcohol in my coffee, I'll just pour some whiskey into the coffee. Or at least like some Irish cream or something like that. This is just, I don't know why the folks at PBR thought that this was necessary. It's not necessary. Who in the boardroom was like, you know what would go really well with this PBR? Coffee. Nobody's like, that guy should be fired. Like, no one has thought that. But here it is. I blame the hard seltzer movement. Now they're just trying to pump alcohol into everything. Well, it worked in water. Let's try it in coffee. So anyways, yeah, I'm not going to be buying again. And this thing got 1/2 out of 6. It sucks. It's not good. Don't get it. Or, do whatever you want, If you're on quarantine and this is the only thing that has alcohol in it, you gotta do what you gotta do. But, so, yeah, that is the review. I got nothing else to really add other than, I will have better setups soon once I get out of this place. Unless I just shut down, they don't let us move out of state. Then I've been stuck here for who knows how long. But yeah, so that is my review of Pabst Blue Ribbon Hard Coffee. Have you had it before? If you have had it, what do you think? Would you even get a hard coffee, or would you just get like a cream nitro stout? which is pretty close, and it actually tastes good. So let me know in the comments, like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. And so for myself and for Pabst Blue Ribbon Hard Coffee, take it easy.